So thank you for being ridiculous.
I'm not mad at that, but, like I said, that nigga Nine's not trying to make a career out of battle rap. That nigga just came out here to express his opinion and shit, you know what I mean? And he's the type of person that if he's up in the situation, he's going to separate himself from the situation. You know what I mean? And I ain't mad at that neither.
No, I understand that 100%, and I totally respect Nine's until he started going off.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like, what he look like? He look like hearing about it and seeing about it and going back and forth with it all the time if you don't like it. You know what I mean? We always tell people all the time, if you don't like it, don't fuck with it, right?
Yeah, I'm with that.
Practice, you gotta practice your feet.
204-5155, you are on the air.
Yo.
What's cracking, yo?
Chilling. What's good, y'all?
Nothing. Just finished dealing with Nine right now. It was a super interesting conversation that I'll have. Don't mention Nine, and I said, "Oh yeah, Nine deleted me off of Facebook. I wonder what that's all about." And pretty much, he was mad about how
you didn't say it like that. You didn't say it like that, man. You gotta do that man right, man. You didn't say it like that, man. Don't do
that. Like that. That's what Madasa always does that though. Like that's a big problem. Like you have issues with cats, Madasa, because like you always slice shit on like some negative shit. Like I've like had like plenty conversations with you about that. Honestly, like I don't care what whoever said. Like I'm calling in just to build. I don't care about gossip. Like what is girls gossip, women gossip, and snitches gossip. You know what I mean?
Niggas gossip way more than bitches now. Come on, let's keep it real. I'm a female. I've been around a lot of niggas. I've read a lot of shit, and niggas gossip at least equal to females.
Okay, bitch ass niggas too. Let's.
Yeah, there's a lot of bitch ass niggas. Yeah, there's a lot of bitch ass.
I mean,
I agree with that. I agree with that, and I think what I was on just to give what I was always trying to do for UBR. So like Avenue was on here today. Roger Driscoll, every single one of you, and Madasa's show. I really just thought UBR was absolutely great. I still do. I think you guys are fabulous. I think people need to get it out there, and that's what it's about, is building. And that's it. All this bullshit, bitch drama shit, and I'm mad at what you did, my panties are in a bunch, and I'm going to go off and not friend you on Facebook. That shit is not what this fucking shit was about. It was about UBR moving forward. KOTD was on a couple weeks ago. They love UBR. They like the professionalism. They like how Keith is. They like what you guys do. Roddy Driscoll's a freaking star now in it. That was what we aimed to do, and I'm still proud of that, and I'm going to stay proud of that.
100%. Right, and that's what y'all should be on. I mean, that's what this shit is to me. Like, I look at y'all like you guys are a young scene. You guys are developing, and like a part of this shit is all y'all growing into being an ideal scene and a movement and shit. And with that being said, like mistakes happen. Like people, some people don't want to deal with each other on social networks because they don't approach them the same way in person. And if I'm not mistaken, Madasa, like when I met you out there, Nine was the dude that had your back. So why wouldn't this dude want to be your friend on Facebook? Obviously, you had to do something for this cat to fucking feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And like, to keep it real with you, like, you got a track history of that. So, I mean, I can't side with you, you know what I'm saying? Even without even knowing the information about it. Like, I just look at it like a track record. Like, if you lie to 4 people, then what does that make you? You know what I'm saying? If you steal from 4 people, what does that make you? So, if you got issues with more than 5 people where you live and the people that you're trying to support, that's a big issue that you need to address yourself. Because as much as I tell you, like, be mature, don't call a grown man a fucking bitch to his face or on the internet. Like, it seems that, like, you want to live that route. And, I'm kind of, like, leery putting my reputation of, like, yo, stall out Madasa, like, yo, this is a big kid. I'm constantly doing that, and then you constantly making me look stupid by, like, dumbass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was 19, I was living on my own with a fucking college scholarship and couldn't be on this bullshit. And you got to look at it the same way. Like, I look at you like a little brother, but you got to be a fucking grown man, bro. Like, stop fucking egging on dudes that can kill you with one punch and shit. Stop bothering fucking dudes that come from fucking gang backgrounds and, like, really take shit serious. Like, they don't look at battle rap like you do. Like, you have to fucking have some discourse. You have to be responsible for your actions and shit. Because, like, this is real. Like, that shit bothers me to hear, like, people don't like you because you're a good fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? You just got to learn how to, like, live right, man, like, think right and, like, treat people with respect and shit. Keep, burning your own bridges then, you know, I hope you know how to swim. You feel me? Because, like, ain't nobody going to fuck with you, and that's not, I know that's not what you want.
No, I feel that. Exactly. I need to work on my social skills, and I'll admit that right off the bat, and I have to find a way to properly apologize to people that I've wronged or called certain names. I called this straight up, called a bitch, and I shouldn't have, you know what I mean? So I pretty much have to find a way to
You already know what the final straw with me was. It's like you have battles at Bay 6 calling dudes bitch on, you know what I'm saying, like at my merch booth. That's like, that represents my company and shit. So, like, hell yeah, I'm like, dude, like, that's like the worst shit you could do, you know what I'm saying? Like, that represents me across the world and shit, like on the West Coast, and like to these dudes that we book and like try to accommodate and shit, and like you are part of the mix, and then that's a reflection on me. So now niggas want to question my judgment. Like, you feel me? Like, don't put me in that position where I have to make a choice, because I'm always going to pick myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a kid and a family and shit. I'm not going to lose that over some battle rap kid that fucking don't know how to act and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, grow up, bro. Like, I tell you this shit all the time because I actually care about you. I'm not a fucking bully, and, you know, I know that you ain't like some dude that's out there, like, trying to be a tough guy. So on the same token, I don't think that, like, motherfuckers trying to threaten your life or, like, wanting to beat your ass is, like, the way to teach you neither.
100%.
That's a really good point. I love what he said. That's all I gotta say. That's a great point. Awesome.
Man, I used to be a fucking delinquent. Keep it real. I used to be a fuck up, like I'm saying. And I know that side of life. I know how to, like, alienate and the hurt and the damage shit. You know what I'm saying? I was good at that shit. That shit is not nothing to be fucking proud of at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm, like, embarrassed to even be, you know, I'm proud and embarrassed at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just try to give cats, like, info, because it's like, man, like, I've been there. I've been locked up. I've been fought cases. I've been through all that stupid shit. You know, at the same time, I graduated fucking college and, like, made something for myself, too. So you got to apply everything. This shit is all important. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this the shit that me and Ronnie be talking about, like, niggas made it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the shit you're going to have to deal with. And I remember telling you that a long time ago, like, not everybody thinks in battle rap. These people don't know the difference sometimes. Like, Nine called in. He didn't call in as a battle rapper. He called in as a man. He was really upset. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, right. He didn't call in like, he didn't call like in concern of his battle rap career. He called in as like, why, you know what I mean, addressing you disrespect, like stuff that he felt you disrespect man.
That's all I heard.
You got to get that, man. You know what I mean? You got to give him. That's the point of the show. You know what I mean? Madasa didn't know he was listening, and Madasa brought him in, and then what he was like just saying there, you know what I mean? He going to say his opinion, too. You know what I mean? But he didn't call in like a battle rapper. He called in like, this is how I feel about it. You know what I mean? You can't, this is why I'm upset at you. This is why I did what you just assumed that I was doing about you. Know, when you talk about why he deleted you or whatever, he was just telling you why he did that. And
okay, well, I'm going to go off what the dude from KOTD said. Regardless of your emotional feeling toward another person, there's a person that owns a network that's sitting here giving you an avenue to go through, you know, no pun intended, but an avenue to go through to get you guys out there and constantly, we might want to set the emotion shit aside about who we like that's doing it. Personally, I think Madasa is an excellent interviewer. So does Avenue. Keith Avenue, by the way, head of UBR, actually gave an endorsement of, yes, I think Madasa would be great. So, therefore, with that endorsement, we moved ahead and moved with that. So if you got bitches on their period and tripping off some shit, they're going to have to keep fucking tripping, man, because Madasa's going to keep doing the UBR news and keep it up to date because he's loyal to UBR.
Chrissy, you're not hearing me. I'm not saying that you got to make any bad decision on picking Madasa or he's not a good interviewer or anything like that. But the whole point is that UBR is about the fans, it's about the people, it's about the people that call in, and you're not going to get that response if it's associated with somebody that they don't like. Madasa doesn't have to be that person that they don't like. Like,
so far, you guys have the highest ratings on the network.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
so sorry, you highest ratings. You guys have the highest.
I think it could be a lot better. I think it could be a lot better.
Noel unfriended me as well. Damn. That was my friend. I like him.
He doesn't like getting disrespected. I can't get mad at him.
I didn't disrespect him. I don't think I ever disrespected Noel. I actually love his work and love what he does. I don't think in one time in life Would I ever have I ever? First of all, I think you can play back every radio station. I don't do nothing but play his music, like who he is, and the whole nine yards. So for him to now, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on this shit right now. But for him to take me off Facebook as his friend, that right there makes no goddamn sense. Because I'm nothing but. I'm not even in UBR or a rap person. Love the stuff that he does. Actually like him as an entertainer. Person-wise, I do not know him except through the UBR thing, so I have nothing to say on that comment. But for him to make a decision as old as he is on, I don't like the way that conversation went or the questions that she asked, so therefore she's not my friend no more. Well, guess what? That's a pattern, and motherfucker, you ain't going to be able to go nowhere in life because every motherfucker that's a host or a radio show host going to ask you questions that you may not like. It's not personal, and as simple as that, and I'm going to put that shit out there. So thank you for being ridiculous. I agree with that. I agree with that, and I think what I was just to give what I was always trying to do for UBR. So like Avenue was on here today. Roger Driscoll, every single one of you in Madasa's shows. I really just thought UBR was absolutely great. I still do. I think you guys are fabulous. I think people need to get it out there, and that's what it's about, is building, and that's it. All this bullshit, bitch drama shit, and I'm mad at what you did, my panties are in a bunch, and I'm going to go off and not friend you on Facebook. That shit is not what this fucking shit was about. I was upset, and first of all, 9 denied ever mentioned talking on that thread where that post was put up of third, and bottom line, yes, he did, and I couldn't believe he actually denied that on air when, yes, he did. And he did come in, and I was pissed about it, and I'm not bullshitting you because I was like, what is Nine doing? Why is he so upset? That's how I found out. It wasn't like me and Nine talk on the phone or something for me to find out that he was pissed off about the post. It was because he posted against the post. That's how I knew that when we were on the phone today and I brought it up, he went and denied the fact that he got in on the thread, which he did, because I was sitting right there when he got in on it. And I was like, okay, and I looked right over at Dana and went, I don't believe this nigga just denied actually commenting on the thread. And I was sitting there watching him comment on the thread. He said that Madasa, when you give your word, and he didn't say nothing bad, he just gave his opinion. He said when you give your word to somebody, i.e., stating, I will not post something and then go behind their back and still post it, that's some fucked up shit. So that's what Nine posted. So I didn't even understand why today when he was on the radio and I brought it up to him, this nigga denied ever even commenting on it. No, nigga, you didn't get your panties in a bunch until after you posted a couple times, and then you unfriended. You did comment. He commented on there like I did, like everybody did. But he stood there tonight on the phone and stated he never did. So now, let's talk honesty here. Let's get back to real honesty, because you do know that everything on the internet can be brought right back up. I can go pull the thread up and prove what I'm stating. So it's not like we... Right. So I was sitting there tripping off by the fact that I wasn't upset with Nine. I was just saying to try to please explain to the listeners of why you're so upset with Madasa. He made a very good point. There was not anything wrong with what he said until he lied and stated, I never commented on that thread. I'm like, dude, really? I didn't say it then, pissed me off, but I went back right now in the history, just pulled it up. Yep, got it right here. So it's like, what? Okay. So now you're saying that Madasa's a liar and he didn't do what he was supposed to do, but you get on the air and lie about you not posting on a thread. What the fuck is this dumb shit? This is supposed to be about UBR, you guys getting further on. But then again, I really do like the drama because I am a female. It's some bomb-ass advice. I'm even taking you guys' advice because I'm pretty hardcore as a female goes. But then I'm older, so I'm kind of stuck in my ways. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in my ways. I'm pretty older, and I don't have a lot of emotional bullshit with me. I'm basically like, fuck you, just get over it and move forward. So I kind of listen to what you guys said, too. People do have to like you. And I don't have any friends either, so I understand not having friends and having most of America hate you. I've been through that my entire life. My husband, Dana, he'll tell you that. I don't have friends. I have people who either I deal with for business reason-wise or people that I deal with as far as school-wise and things academically. But otherwise, everybody else is sitting right outside that curb.